Hello, everyone. My name is Sherry Winker, and I'd like to welcome you, everyone, to today's All People Town Hall. We will spend the next 30 minutes sharing with you how we've been listening, seeking to understand, and how we're acting at pace. Then we'll open it up to all of you to ask your questions and share your thoughts on the actions we're taking. As a reminder, the content provided in this call is for internal use only. And now I'll share with you the high-level agenda. I have to get to the agenda, sorry. The things aren't moving for me, so we're going to cover the high-level agenda. First, you'll hear from Mike Salvino, who will share with you an update on where we are on our transformation journey and the latest status on our business. We'll then turn it over to Tim Weir, who will give us an update on COVID-19. And then we'll turn it over to Mary, where she will provide an update on the engagement survey as well as other key people topics. We'll then turn it over to Mark Hughes, who will talk about, give us a short update on the ransomware situation we faced. And then we'll turn it over to Chris, who will take us through what's coming next with experience and other activities that we've been speaking to you about. And then we'll open it up to all of you to discuss anything else you want to cover and to answer any questions that we can about what we did cover. And with that, Mike, I'll turn it over to you.
Hey, Sherry, thanks so much. First of all, what I want to do is cover a little bit about the update on the DXE growth strategy. And the focus there has always been on two things: taking care of our people along with taking care of our customer. As you all probably have heard, right, the Q1 results were good. I think that our focus on those two items is going well, and it will continue to take time. And that's one of the things that I think is incredibly important about these town halls is not only do we cover the information that we've prepared, but we also try to answer your all's questions. The reason I say that is because things don't change overnight. And I think we're moving at pace. We are definitely seeking to understand, and we're listening, and we'll tell you a little bit about the progress that we've made on each. If you look at how we performed in Q1, all I can say is we did extremely well, right? We beat the performance on the revenue, we beat the performance on the margin, and we produced a book-to-bill of 1.2x. Which basically shows what I keep talking about, which is a new DXE. And when I say the words new DXE, that means focus on people and focus on customers. If you look at what we're doing, I always come back to these three slides, all right, in terms of what we're trying to get done in FY21. And it will be interesting to me because the leadership and I talk about these slides all the time. And the interesting point for me will be how many of you actually have seen these slides or that it actually resonates with you all. And the reason I say that is one of the things we need to be able to do is touch upon all the layers and levels in this organization so that everybody understands what we're trying to get done, when we're trying to get done, and how quickly we're trying to move. So when you look at this first slide, what I call the growth strategy philosophy, okay? For whatever reason, within our organization, we talk a lot about numbers. And numbers are a byproduct of two things. They're a byproduct of the activities that we do every day and also the people that are doing the activities. That's why time tracking is so important to us as a company. Because the key thing that we want to understand is who is doing the work and what work are we trying to get done. When you do this and you understand what is happening in those areas, it is a lot easier to recognize people, to acknowledge their efforts, and to reward them for what they're doing. So when you look at the left side of this page, the reason why we're focused on that is because we want to inspire our folks. And we started on this journey with a organization that I thought needed to be adjusted. And we will continue to adjust the organization because I believe that our managers need to continue to spend time with our people. That hadn't been done for years. I don't know if a lot of you know, but I frequently make calls on Saturday mornings, all right, to people at all levels of the organization. And what I find is a lot of times they're uninspiring. They're uninspiring because the individual is still confused about what we're trying to get done as a company. They report to an interim manager. They have 82 direct reports. So we still have plenty to get done, all right? But I think, again, we are understanding what's happening, we're listening, and then we're moving at pace. So when you look at this slide, it starts with the purple, inspire our people. We have a fundamental belief that if we inspire our folks, that we will do better work for our customers, plain and simple. And we've seen that over and over again. I've seen that now through 3 different companies. And what I can tell you is we're making great progress on our customers. The reason why those customers are so important is because without those customers and without the references, we won't grow. Because simply put, when customers are not happy, right, they don't pay us for our work. They move on to somebody else. And what we want to do, right, is we want those happy customers so that they actually continue to stay with us and we can grow our business all the way through the enterprise technology stack. Now, our customers aren't just any customers. They're some of the biggest customers in the world. And when you're trying to sell new work, it's incredibly important that we have references. Because when large companies give us references, it makes selling new work so much easier. So the point is, when we do the great customer work, we will grow. And when we grow, I want everybody to look at that green circle. You reward your people. One of the key objectives that I have this year personally is to pay the annual bonus, something that hasn't been done for years. And if we follow this philosophy, if we take care of our people, we take care of our customers, we stabilize our revenue and we start to grow, that will not be something we talk about. That will be a reality. So if you move to the next slide, you will see on the slide a number of different quotes and a number of different ways of thinking about things. The blue is how I want our leadership team to act. The green is how we think about the business. The purple is how we think about all of the women and men inside of DXE. And the yellow is how we want our organization, right, to work with one another. So if you look at the blue, when I talk to our leadership team, I just want us to deal with 3 things. 1, I want us to be direct without being disrespectful. I see a lot of the stuff come through the Speak Up channel, and we still have a focus where sometimes the tone isn't right. And what I don't want to do is conduct